how Kevin O'Leary acquired his millions. Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Learn and Succeed. Here's how Kevin O'Leary acquired his millions. Number 1. Here's how I think of my money. As soldiers. In 1999, Kevin sold his company to the Mattel Toy Company for a staggering $3.7 billion, one of the largest deals ever done in the consumer software industry. To keep his money working hard, he took control of his wealth from his lackluster money managers and founded his own mutual fund company, O'Leary Funds. He raised hundreds of millions of dollars from investors who share his get paid while you wait yield-oriented value investing philosophy. He shared his tips and tribulations with a national television audience and turns the street upside down in the process.
So when am I retiring? Never. Never. I don't know where I'm going after I'm dead, but I'll be working when I get there too.
Number 2. Don't cry about money. It never cries for you. As a self-proclaimed ecopreneur, Kevin looks hardest for investments that make money and are environmentally friendly. When he's not squeezing the market from his office in West Palm Beach, he travels the world looking for new opportunities to deploy his capital. He's a founding investor and director of Stream Global, an international business outsourcing company. He's on the investment committee of Boston's prestigious 200-year-old Hamilton Trust and is the chairman of O'Leary Funds. He also serves on the executive board on the Richard Ivey School of Business. Kevin escapes on weekends with his family to his luxurious cottage that spreads over prime Canadian wilderness on the shore of an ancient glacial lake.
I was just learning how to do it and really loving it and working a lot, going to school all day and then shooting all night, editing on weekends. When you're really
Number 3. Invest for the long term. O'Leary advises you funnel whatever money you can into investments that will grow over time. This is advice I'll give you no matter what age you are, O'Leary says. When you make money, I don't care if it's a gift for your birthday present or you have a job on the side, or you're scooping ice cream or whatever it is. You have to take 10% of your paycheck every 2 weeks and invest it. People say, I can't afford that. I can barely afford my rent, he continues. But it's not true. You buy crap you don't need every day. Investors like Mark Cuban and Warren Buffett recommend investing in low-cost S&P 500 index funds, which is an affordable way to invest in the 500 largest companies in the stock market. But another way to get started investing if you don't have a lot of money is with exchange-traded funds, known as ETFs, which O'Leary recommends. An ETF is a basket of different assets, and you can find ETFs that include all sorts of asset classes, stocks, bonds, commodities, and real estate too. So they have the benefit of diversification, according to O'Leary. You should never have all your eggs in one basket. You should never own just one stock, he says. There are 11 sectors in the economy, things like energy, defense, technology, and there are thousands of stocks. Still, you'll need to do your homework on the assets that make up the ETF to be sure they are sound investments, he says. One of the problems that young investors should consider and be mindful of is that an ETF is only as good as what's inside the basket, O'Leary tells CNBC. O'Leary founded a company that offers ETFs, called O-Shares ETF Investments, which specifically targets dividend-paying stocks. A dividend is money that a company pays its shareholders, typically every quarter. By investing in stocks that pay dividends, you can spend or reinvest the amount paid out by the company, without having to touch your initial investment, leaving it to grow. It's a lesson he learned from his mother. My mom understood a very basic premise, he explains. Never spend the principal, only the interest. Number 4. Stop buying crap. First, you need money to invest. If you think you don't have any, think again, says O'Leary. The truth is, there is a lot of crap you don't need, O'Leary tells CNBC Make It. So evaluate your spending, and if you're wasting money on extraneous purchases, save it instead. What I've learned to do, and what has really helped me in maintaining growth in my own personal investing is, anytime I pick up something I'm going to buy, I say to myself, do I really need this? He explains. Because if I don't buy it, the money's going to be invested and make money every year for me while I'm sleeping. For example, O'Leary brews coffee at home instead of buying it at a coffee shop. Do I pay $2.50 for a coffee? Never, never, never do I do that, he says. This is such a waste of money for buying something that costs 20 cents. I never buy a frap, latte, blah blah blah, woof 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 for $2.50. He also says he has pared down his wardrobe to spend less money. I looked at my closet one day, full of crap I don't wear, he says. Piles of clothes, suits, and sweaters and shirts. So instead of spending money on new outfits, O'Leary says he just wears 20 black suits, which match 20 black ties and 20 white shirts. It's my uniform, you see me wearing this all the time. Why? Because I save a lot of money doing this, he says. I don't have to think too hard about what I'm going to wear every day. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.